Hey, Sooner football fans. It's Thursday night from Louis. We got Terry, Rob, and Caleb here. Boomer Rob.
Boomer Terry.
Boomer Caleb.
Boomer.
And you guys need to hit your subscribe button right now on the YouTube. And you also need to remember what, Rob?
We are not affiliated with the University of Oklahoma.
But we do have eligibility left. So, little things we got to get out of the way. Make sure and go check out tailgateconnect.com to find the greatest tailgates across the country to join. Dan Donnelly, Sooner fan from California, runs it. You'll love it. He can hook you up all over the country. And where are we going next year with Dan?
We're going to Army game. We're going all the way up to New York and West Point Academy for the Army game.
Start making your plans now. Because we will all be there. Caleb's ordering his food here at Louis. What do you
also, that you should go to www.barfinder, right?
Team Barfinder.
Team Barfinder. I'm sorry, Team Barfinder.
And they will hook you up with the best bars for Sooner watch parties all over the country. So whatever town you live in, like Rob said, www.what?
teambarfinder.com.
And find your town. If you have a watch party that you do at a bar and it's not listed, list it on there to get more Sooner fans to come, because we all know the more Sooner fans, the merrier. Do we want to say that?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay. The merrier. So
well, you don't want to go to a Texas bar and watch. I'm just saying.
Exactly. But also it's another Cali Sooner that runs Team Barfinder.
Right.
Dave Lamb.
Graduated from OU.
Yep, he's an alumnus and a fan and listens to the podcast. So, you know, you got to go to teambarfinder.com and find the Sooner bar, add your Sooner bar, make sure and do all that. So, it is game week, Texas Tech.
It's almost on us.
Do what?
It's almost on us.
Oh, I thought you said Thomas. I was like, I don't know what that means.
It's almost game time.
Almost game time. So,
it's been a long week.
Rob wasn't able to be on today's podcast, Thursday's podcast.
Right.
So, Rob, what are your thoughts on what the Sooners need to do this week?
Well, they need to win. We need to win. What as a fan though, I think that the main thing is that we want to see our team dominate in such a way that we feel like we're going to make the playoffs and even have a chance to win the playoffs. So that starts with defense.
Right. So here's my thoughts. Caleb, you can pipe into, it's the beginning of the Big 12. Okay, conference play. Oklahoma the last 2 and 3 years has won the Big 12 conference, 4 years now?
By outscoring people.
By outscoring people.
Let me inject that in there.
By outscoring.
Outscoring them.
The Big 12 starts with Texas Tech. What has historically happened with Texas Tech?
We got the Pat Mahomes-Baker game.
Yeah.
Legendary, or I call it Pat Mahomes-Joe Mixon game. So I think Joe Mixon was the best player on the field that day, but still.
Yeah,
it was, 75, 71.
Yeah.
It was
Mahomes
crazy.
threw for 1,000 yards against us, which he does now against everyone in the NFL. So
did we set records that game?
Everyone did. Mahomes threw for he had 50 completions or something like that.
And both teams had 800 yards total.
Yeah.
Mahomes had 800 yards by himself.
Crazy.
Mahomes had 800 yards by himself. Well, like I said, he does it in the NFL now, so I feel better about that nowadays because he torches the NFL like that too.
Well, yeah.
So. But the Sooners have to set the pace in this week's game on defense.
Hold on a second. They show a preview for Ohio State and Nebraska. I think Nebraska wins.
No, hold on.
That's a bold statement, Cotton.
First road game for a true freshman. Nighttime, Lincoln, Nebraska.
We can get back to that. Let's focus on
at Dr. Long. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, Ohio State loses a game every year that they shouldn't lose. Like, who does?
Who would be calling
Who did
bill collectors?
Who did Ohio State lose to last year?
Purdue.
I'm pretty sure Nebraska's better than Purdue. They at least have a good quarterback. At least their quarterback.
Okay.
All right.
Back on course. Texas Tech.
Okay.
The defense. Rob. My feelings is this.
That's going to be with me fast.
I'm going to put on my glasses.
Let me first say this. Okay. We don't do so well against backup quarterbacks. I'm just saying.
Quarterbacks, period. They're calling me not to. I call that same people not to. I'm saying, do you agree with me? 21 points or less, or
I'm gonna have to think about that one. 21 points or less.
Okay.
So if they score 21, that's bad, right?
that's fine. 21's
That's okay.
fine. 21's
22
fine.
is bad.
I think 22 is so fine. If they score more than 3 touchdowns.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So here's the thing. Texas Tech's offense is averaging 167 yards per game rushing.
Right.
Do they get more or less than that?
More.
Less.
Okay.
I got more just because they got Duffy out there. Duffy's a running quarterback.
They're averaging 341 yards per game passing, more or less.
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 Okay. They are averaging 32 points per game,
Better be less.
more or less.
It better be less.
It better be less.
I want it to be less.
Houston scored what? How much did Houston score on us?
20. No.
It was like
14.
31.
14.
31.
Houston scored
If
14.
they score more than Houston, I'm gonna be really mad. I'm gonna be real mad.
and let's make it clear. Texas Tech beat Montana State 45-10. UTEP 38-3 and lost to Arizona 28-14.
14 points. Arizona having 14 points.
Okay. Their opponents. So does Oklahoma right now? Texas Tech defense is giving up 172 yards per game rushing. Do we get more yards or
Well,
less?
how much did they give up against Arizona? I think they gave up like 300 yards to Arizona. Khalil Tate's a real good player, but he ain't no Jalen Hurts. So we
Right.
better get more.
Yeah,
rushing
more.
yards.
More.
Okay. They're
We're going to move the ball at will, I think.
They're giving up
Ground, air, whatever.
133.67 yards
Nobody's face.
per game passing.
How many?
133 yards.
That's way over.
Okay, so
How about we CD Lamb's like stat line, honestly?
yeah. So basically, our offense, we know as Oklahoma offenses have done the last 5 years, is going to dominate that side of the ball.
Yeah, we're going to score at will. Ground,
So,
air,
the
whatever we
question
want.
is
I'm saying 51 points. Oklahoma's minimum scores 51 points.
Okay.
I mean,
51-14?
We doing final scores right now? Or
No, I'm just saying. Or do you agree with 51 points?
I mean, is that minimum? Minimum should, yeah. 51.
Yeah, minimum.
Yeah,
I mean,
51.
Oklahoma should put up 51 points on Tech.
Yeah.
Now, the issue is we're in Big 12 play. Like we said, Oklahoma, the last 3 years, has outscored opponents in the Big 12, not beat them. So, what does the Speed D have to do to prove that this defense is better? Because we're talking about, remember, Kansas put up 40 points on
40
us
points.
last year.
Right.
This guy last year, backup quarterback. Well, how much did they
Yeah.
score last year? I mean,
And,
Well, this is not
like
the
a
same
quarter of the
quarterback.
game, but the
Duffy
quarter,
was, yeah, he was saying I came in for a second half.
Duffy's not
last year.
starting.
Yeah, but the guy that started last year, he got hurt. Duffy came in second half.
Yeah.
And almost came back and beat us.
but the
just-
quarterback that almost, their starting
Bowman,
quarterback,
Bowman.
Bowman.
You got to remember,
Which I wish he
one
wasn't.
quarter of that game he played with a punctured rib,
I
Right.
wish he wasn't hurt because
and they pulled him out finally because I think he was spitting up blood and eyeballs were falling out.
I wish he wasn't hurt
Everything
because he actually could test our secondary, which I don't think would be tested until Texas.
For starters, he shouldn't have been a sissy. I'm just saying.
else. Really,
You
yeah.
ain't- you ain't- you
I'll
ain't go.
puncture my lung and I'll sit here and do this show.
Okay.
Sorry, we're watching the. I'm gonna keep looking to my
We
right.
got
because
Memphis and Navy on, and
The Eagles,
the
Packers.
and Packers,
The Eagles
so.
just scored. So sorry for you Cowboy fans. The Eagles just scored.
Oh, and Memphis just ran the kickoff back.
Nice.
So-
They're losing still, but okay.
Cowboys fans don't care.
But I mean, seriously though, on a serious point, which we never are on this podcast, is this is where we start seeing if this defense is truly any better than what it has been the last several years.
Well, it's not a full telltale.
No, but
I mean, because Texas Tech is going to move the ball. They're going to score some points.
They shouldn't.
We'll see.
I think Houston's offense is better than this offense. So I mean, that's like that's what I compare it
okay.
to.
Here's the question.
Plus we got
If
we got
it's-
man back to speak to. Our D line's gonna be deeper. So I mean,
Right.
and we got Bridges going to be filling in
He's
the
not
corner.
gonna play this week at all.
Yeah, he will. He'll
If he
play
plays,
some.
I'll
He's
be
going to
shocked.
rotate in.
I'll be shocked if he plays.
I would
We
be
wanna-
shocked.
What, you want to put a bet on it? We do
Yeah.
a shot on next do a shot.
A shot, like
Yeah.
okay, well, Terry always bets in alcohol, not money. So
Well, we might shot be Jaeger, so we do a Jaeger shot.
I don't bet. You know, I've been telling people this week I don't bet in wearing jerseys. I don't bet money. I only bet beer.
The loser should wear a Baker jersey.
No.
A Cleveland Baker jersey?
Yeah, only if it's Oklahoma.
Because apparently there's some heated conversation today.
Yeah,
on
there's
Twitter
some
about
heated
that.
comment. We'll get to that here in just a second. But if it's a 55-50 game, that's a disappointment. Yes?
That's a disappointment,
That's
yes.
understandable.
Huge disappointment.
Yes.
55-40, is that a disappointment?
Yes.
Okay. 55-30.
It's closer.
Depends on when the last 2 touchdowns are scored.
Right.
Okay.
If they score some trash
If they put
late,
you in the game
yeah.
at the end, we'll let them get 2 more touchdowns.
If they score more than 21 points, I'm going to be very angry.
So, we're all in agreement that this game needs to end up 50-plus Oklahoma, 24 or less for Texas Tech.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, think about it this way. We're going to score a bunch. So Texas Tech is going to get the ball on multiple opportunities to move it and score on us. So if we had a more ball control offense, I'm sorry, everybody's faster than we're going to score.
And our offensive line beat you up.
We're going to score
Receiver-
quick.
Yeah.
So
We can
Texas
do
Tech
about
is going to have multiple opportunities to move the ball and score.
that.
So
I told him over there.
Okay, Caleb got his wings here, so
Let it cool down.
so Rob, what's your score?
I'm going to go 63-21.
Ooh, I'm gonna go 51-24.
I'm going to say 56-21. Like, Rob, a little
So
off.
we're all expecting the defense to hold them down.
The less than 28. So less than 4 touchdowns, which I said would be happy.
Yeah.
If they get 3 touchdowns, even 24, I'd be fine with. Like, they get more than 4 touchdowns, I'll be very angry.
Well, and the reason I said 63 is I think he steps on the gas this week because he's been real, you know.
He's conservative. I think he wants to blow out a Big 12 team. He hasn't do it yet.
Yeah. Well, and we're falling in the in the polls and stuff. So I think he
Trying to
probably
make a statement.
I think he makes a statement.
Plus, Jalen's also like a psychopath too. So I mean,
Smile, Jalen.
he won't do it.
Look, we scored 70. We got to do better.
Yeah.
Do better.
Yeah.
You're 20 for 20. We got making mistakes out there.
Let's get on to a couple other subjects real quick. First off, you notice you got the Iron Maiden shirt on. Caleb's got his Iron Maiden shirt on.
Huh, I don't have one.
Yeah, because you didn't go.
Well,
sissy.
I would have bought you a shirt.
Man, well, they're $45.
There, yeah, you know, I don't
still
love-
would've.
I don't love you $45 worth. So
Damn. Well, to be fair, he only bought $100 to the concert and for food and everything. Because I asked him to give me stuff.
no, he didn't ask me to get him stuff. He was begging me to buy him more beer.
Yeah,
Oh.
I want $100.
I brought $100 to the concert. That's
Smart.
all.
I should have done the same thing too. Whatever. I only spent like $100. So
But I only bring up the Maiden shirt because 2 things. One, Big Jim Dillingham. You know, I've had this deal on Twitter and on our podcast. I want to bring it up on the video. Rob, your opinion on wearing a Baker Browns jersey to an OU game?
Well, I wouldn't do it, but I'm not going to tell anybody they shouldn't.
Do you like it or do you not like it?
Well, I mean, I don't like wearing pink either, but sometimes I do.
So, is it appropriate or inappropriate?
everything's appropriate.
I mean, for me, it's a no.
No.
But I'm not going to tell you
I'm
what
not
to
going
wear.
to tell you what to wear, but do you like it or not like it?
Is it appropriate?
No, I don't care for it. No.
Yeah, okay, that's my question. I'm not going to tell anybody you can't wear what you want, but I don't like it. Do you like it or not like it, Caleb?
I don't care.
Okay, Caleb doesn't care.
I don't care. You're like,
I don't like it. Do not wear a Baker jersey to an OU game.
Wear
or
one.
Baker Brown jersey.
Wear one. I don't care. Do you?
Wear a Baker Sooner
If
jersey.
you want to wear pink, I don't
Girls,
care.
you guys want-
I'm probably not going to do
Are you
it.
okay with girls like coming in body paint?
Well, no, here's the deal.
I mean, it's not appropriate, but still cool.
Well,
I mean,
no,
don't
I think
care.
it's appropriate now because isn't it legal for women in
Oklahoma it is.
Oklahoma
In
to
Oklahoma,
go
yes,
topless
they
now?
can.
So,
Can you hear that, Lori?
So you're a big proponent of that?
Something about women can go topless.
Yeah.
Free nipple is legal here in
free
Oklahoma.
nipple.
Free the nipple. It's legal here.
It's called
So,
free nipple.
Free the
Jim,
nipple.
I meant to bring it with me, but Jim asked a question on Twitter today. So, is it appropriate for you to wear an Iron Maiden shirt to an OU game? And I said, if it's an Iron Maiden Oklahoma Sooner shirt, which I have. Do I not, Rob?
You do.
It's a red shirt, Iron Maiden shirt. Harvey across the way here has a Iron Maiden Cardinal shirt. He's trying to hide from the camera. Nobody's turning the camera at you, man. But I do have an Iron Maiden Oklahoma Sooner shirt that I may wear to a game just to
Prove a point.
But just,
Nobody cares.
He cares, obviously.
I do.
He gets attacking people on Twitter.
yeah,
he's
when
attacking
you look
people.
up in the stands and go,
No one cares.
why is there
Doug.
why is
You know
there
what,
crap
Eddie?
brown and orange in the stands?
You know, Ador Dotfish, olds. You're olds right now. You're being old. You're being old guy banging on doors.
No,
Who
I'm not.
cares?
I don't. If you wear it, if you
Yeah,
wear
they're all
it,
old.
that's your choice. I
care.
don't like it. Is what I'm saying.
Okay.
I don't
don't
like it.
But there was a big fight on Twitter today about it.
I
so,
do not
mean,
like it.
I
I'm
don't care.
pretty sure this is the worst conversation I've ever had.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Well, I think we've had worse conversations.
Oh, okay, well.
Do you want me to bring some
If
of
you're going to go there.
I don't care.
Hand me the beer.
I don't care. I say wherever you want to wear it, who cares? It's America.
And I'm saying if you want to wear one, you can. I'm not saying
Hey,
don't.
hey, Dad.
I'm saying you shouldn't.
Dad, you upset if someone wears an Army uniform at the OU game? It's a crimson green.
Were they in the Army? If
Yeah.
you wore it, I'd be like, you can't wear that, Caleb.
If they're obviously in the Army, would you be upset if someone
No,
wore a
no,
uniform?
no. Okay, there's a lot of crazy people out there, Caleb.
I'm just saying, if you're in the Army, would you be mad about
So,
that? It's like
anyway,
crimson cream
Rob, is there
stadium.
anything else you want to talk about?
No, I don't think so.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Sorry, this conversation
Caleb?
was crazy on.
Is there anything else you want to
Like I
talk
said,
about?
I think Ohio State's going to lose this weekend. It probably won't, but I think if it happens, it'll be this weekend.
So remember,
Wait up.
oh,
I got Kansas State
Nope.
beating OSU.
Oh. I do too.
I got
Kansas State beating OSU.
I got OSU, but whatever. I'll say
Yeah.
high five.
It's at OSU, but I'm telling you,
I think. Well,
that coach at Kansas State, he's pretty
he's got-
good.
I'm telling you.
You got Baylor or
agree.
Iowa State?
Baylor.
I got Baylor.
I think Iowa. I think we're leaning too much over last year's Iowa
What
State.
games? You have prediction games pulled up?
I don't
right
have
now?
any predictions to game.
Texas
That's
on
all
bye
right.
week.
Yeah.
It's on bye week. Like the big game is Nebraska.
They'll probably lose, though.
Ohio State.
Nebraska, Ohio State.
That's the
I'm
game
going to
day game.
lean with Caleb with Nebraska.
No
on that
way.
one.
It's the first time he's on
I
the
don't
road.
think Ohio State's that good.
It's a blowout. It's a blowout.
Scott Frost, man. I don't know. We'll see.
It's a blowout.
You think it'll be
It's the first road game for a first time head coach, first road game for a first time quarterback. I mean that's what gives me that
In
that-
Nebraska.
In Nebraska at night with game day there. I mean, this is like Nebraska Super Bowl. Everyone said they were back.
Maybe Nebraska may not win.
It's gonna be a good game.
So
This
what
game-
what other Big 12 games are there?
I said the Baylor, Iowa State.
Baylor, Iowa State. We all got Baylor. TCU and
I'm taking whoever they're playing.
because they lost to SMU.
Right?
I think Kansas maybe. I think
No,
Kansas.
no. Is it West Virginia?
Maybe West Virginia. I don't know if they're playing, honestly.
I don't either. Sorry, guys. We like really didn't prepare. Well, we were prepared, but Caleb showed up like
I was
9
like 3
hours
hours
late.
late. Yeah.
So, but I think the Big 12 is stronger than what they've been conference-wise.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think our preseason picks were a little off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I said that from the beginning.
Oh,
Well, thanks for that,
I
Caleb.
went-
Now he says it.
I was saying it for the whole time.
Because you wouldn't come in on the podcast and say it, so you know you can't do it now. Oh yeah, y'all was
The
wrong.
only one I think I was real bad was Kansas State. I thought Kansas State would be really bad. I was wrong about that one. But
And
I
Kansas State is beating people.
They look
up.
really good.
I thought
They're
West Virginia would be good. I think TCU would be that good. I thought OSU would be pretty good.
West
So, I mean,
Virginia is not very
Yeah,
good.
West Virginia is terrible.
Terrible. So,
Yeah, I don't know who else is playing this week. Who's Alabama playing? The School of the Deaf and Blind
They're
and
playing an
Crippled.
SEC team this week. It's a bad one though. But they're gonna kill them whoever they're playing. I can't remember who.
One-legged Sisters of the Poor.
I mean, Arkansas playing A&M. In Arkansas, they lost.
Okay, does Arkansas even have a team anymore?
they shouldn't because A&M's going to blow them out.
We see the quarterback. He's putting on Justin Bieber. He's wearing Justin Bieber shirts now. He burned his shirt down and now he's getting attacked by Justin Bieber now because he reposted it. So now the believers are attacking him. He blamed Justin Bieber for his loss because he's a big Bieber fan. He said, "I'm no longer a Bieber fan no more because it's
Well,
his
I don't
fault."
buy it. Okay, if you're a Bieber fan, that's a problem anyway. So
He's a quarterback for Arkansas.
Justin Bieber?
Yeah. Yeah,
no,
but
Bob Bieber, honey. Is there any other?
Bob the Beaver.
Well, no, there's an actual beaver, and you know, I didn't know what he meant.
Yeah.
So, what else? What else?
You Steelers gonna lose again on Monday?
Probably.
They're playing Bengals, so you should.
How about them Cowboys?
They're finally playing somebody.
We'll see how good they are this week. They should still win though, because
Haters, Cowboy haters.
Well, yeah, I always have been. Are you still a bandwagon?
Of course.
Bengal,
When it comes to the pros, I'm a
Browns?
bandwagon fan.
You're a bandwagon Browns fan.
Oh, Browns? Yeah. I
How
like
many
the Browns.
games are the Browns going to win now this year?
They're going to win them all,
still think
Terry.
eight.
Because you know why? Baker Mayfield.
You know what's going to be funny is when they play the Steelers twice and Mason Rudolph beats Baker twice.
Oh, come on. You know that's not happening.
You watch.
I mean, has he ever beat OU?
I'm
before?
afraid we may have to lay a bet down on that one.
It's
He's not playing for OSU anymore.
doesn't matter.
He's a Steeler.
He's never been a Sooner before. I don't think he's been a Sooner. So
See, I think that ought to be against the rule. What do you think, Caleb?
what?
He's not allowed to root for.
You can root for Mason Rudolph. He's an OSU guy.
Right?
No, he's a Steeler.
That's like wearing a Browns jersey in the stands.
I would never do it. I would never wear a Steelers jersey.
How are
in the
you
stands.
pulling for a Cowboy then?
I'm pulling for the Steelers. When you become a Steeler, you're always a Steeler.
Okay.
Always? So Antonio Brown's always a Steeler?
Oh, ooh.
Even though he's a freak, but you know, that's how it is. Anyway, we've gone over. That's the YouTube video.
We have solved the world problems right here.
Yeah.
World hunger. You know, we solved world hunger. Move to where the food is. So that's how you solve world hunger. Move out of where there's no food. Get a U-Haul. Move. Go to where the food is.
By the way, it works with just about everything.
Exactly.
Just saying.
That's it. Boomer Rob.
Boomer Terry.
Boomer Caleb.
You all three look at the camera at once and say bye.
Bye.
Been all over the place.